Welcome back, everybody. It's me, Guymanza92, and we are back today with F1 22. I hope you like the video. If you do, please hit that thumbs up button and leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and my content if you haven't subscribed already. And if you do subscribe, thank you so much for subscribing and supporting me, my channel, and my videos. And don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss any of them as they drop onto YouTube. So yes, we are back today with our My Team Career and continuing our F1 season. So, we've got 2 days activities left. Weight training for our second driver, which is of course Jenson Button. See if we can get his focus and his pace up a little bit. So we are going to add that one because we do want to see a little bit more from our teammate and Mr. Jenson Button in the next couple of races with a bit of luck. So just having a quick look at the durability here. Gearbox is probably not going to last the weekend, but I'm going to keep it anyway. We're going to give it a go. We've got the Hungarian Grand Prix, the Hungarian or Hungaring or whatever they call it, I think. We've got 4.28 million in the bag, but we want to bump that up a little bit and have a look at some upgrades. Maybe in the next sort of video, hopefully we'll be able to look at a bit better sort of resources and stuff like that, because they're about 6 mil, so we might have that much. So we're going to advance our time here.
A major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for this weekend has failed.
Great.
Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
Can't believe that. So that's not ideal. Everything has failed. That's going to cost us 776. What was the other one that failed? That's going to cost us 501. So we get that by the next race. What about this? We do get that at the same time as well. So that we're lower. We're at the bottom of that one. So let's go for chassis upgrade, I think, because we're at the bottom of the chassis comparison. So we're going to go for the chassis upgrade. Bit of a shame that hadn't completed, but it is what it is. So we've got average speed zone, which we are going to jump into. We are doing these mainly because we need to unlock level 25, and our team at the moment is only level 20. So that's the only reason as to why we are doing these Pirelli hop laps. We are going to do the average speed zone test. Hungarian ring, here we go. Hopefully we do quite well around here. I haven't done many laps around here at all. Normally, or the last time we were out on this track, I believe it was probably the My Team Career last season. So we haven't really done any of our own races around here. So I'm going to get stuck into this, do 3 rounds here, where we've got to get an average of 81 miles an hour around this racetrack. And yeah, I'll drop back into you lot once we're about to head into our one-shot qualifying, or if we have an update on the weekend schedule, if we have a sprint race, which I can't see us having. But we shall see. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay, so there we are. That is our practice sessions finished. It's not too bad, actually. We did our qualifying pace strategy that we had in the wet session. We did have a wet session FP2. Reason we did that is our one-shot qualifying session is also going to be wet, so could be a bit interesting for us. Haven't done many qualifying sessions in the wet, of course, but yeah, at the moment a positive weekend. We look really good race pace wise. We had race strategy as one of our tests as well. Yeah, looking quite good for race pace. Hopefully we can convert a decent lap time in qualifying. Obviously we've got 18 laps of this Hungarian Grand Prix. We don't have a rival at the moment. Just sort of having a look, just showing you there that we do have a bit of an issue with our gearbox. Didn't really want to set a brand new gearbox. So looking to try and go for something that's a little bit less worn, 63 to 60. So it's done another 13 laps and it's started to show red. So yeah, we've switched our gearbox out. Hopefully it will hold out till the race, but we shall see. So qualifying then. Let's head into qualifying. It wasn't great in the wet, don't get me wrong. It's not very nice to drive, but yeah, with a wet tyre, we didn't do too badly. It was a full-on wet tyre. It wasn't an intermediate. It was a full-on wet, which I think this is going to be as well. It does reckon intermediates could be a little bit quicker. Do we take a gamble and try intermediates? I mean, I don't feel like we have much to gamble, but I do feel like some people might gamble and go for an intermediate tyre. But then if it doesn't work, we've sort of done ourselves over, really. So, yeah, a bit of a difficult one there. I don't really know what to do. I'm going to try the wets, I think. That's what the game's put us into straight away. We just could be like 2 tenths slower than everybody else here. So, yeah, it could be a bit of a problem. But let's see. Let's see how we get on. Here we go. Come on now. We've gone for the wets. Max Verstappen, who is in front of us at the moment, also went for the wet tyre. To make it out of that corner. I do think I was going to say, I don't think we're going to do the best around here for qualifying. Didn't expect us to be that far off the pace though. We looked a bit quicker than that. In fact, we looked a lot quicker than this in our practice session. Oh, that's wide. That ain't good. It's really annoying. It feels really slow through there. That was slow through there, though. Oh, that's wide. Looks like we're going to be qualifying P9. And we cross the line in P9, I believe that is. Not our best qualifying session, but not bad considering it's in the wet. And I'm not a great fan of the wet at all, so yeah, not too bad actually. We'll take the 9th place.
It's time to remind ourselves once again.
Whoa, nearly a second off. Wow.
Verstappen and George Russell. Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started.
Okay, we're 9th on the grid. Not a good start, but I think we can make some time up. We got decent race pace around here, so I reckon we could push for podium, I think, if all being well. Yeah, all being well, I think we could get podium here. We do, like I said, we do have the race pace. It is for 18 laps. Quite a short circuit. I think we're going to have some, one main place for overtaking, which is towards the last part of the track, sort of like third to last corner. I don't quite know what corner that is, but the right-hander before the double hairpin. I think that's going to be somewhere where we have a lot more pace going on our practice sessions when we were catching up with like back markers, or not back markers, but other people practicing. Yeah, we had a bit more pace. It's that corner there actually that we're looking at. We had a bit more pace coming out of that corner as you come down that little hill. So hopefully we can use that to our advantage. I'm just going to have a quick look to see if anybody has taken a penalty. And see if we've moved up the grid a couple of places or whether we are going to be 9th on the grid. 2 Mercedes ticking the second row there. Okay, so we've gained 1 place then. Someone has taken a penalty. Who is it that's taken the penalty then? Can't see so far. My word. Daniel Ricciardo, 18th. Whoa. Mind you, I suppose if he's got a 10 place grid penalty, it's, yeah, he's only got to finish 8th and he's right at the bottom, isn't he? So, yeah, Daniel Ricciardo. Wowzer. Right.
So the points finished last race. Let's aim to keep that momentum going.
We will definitely want to be finishing the points. Right. I'm going to go for 20.5 laps. I'm going to go 20 laps of fuel. Can't see fuel being a problem here. We are going 7 laps on the soft tyre. Pitting on lap 7. and then taking the last stint for 11 laps on the medium. That is the race strategy we are going to go for. We are going to start the race straight away. We're going to start the race straight away as we wait for everybody to pull away. As we pull away from the line, ready to warm our tyres up for this Hungary Grand Prix. I will drop back in with everybody once we have finished our formation lap, and we are looking to start this Grand Prix from 8th place on the grid, not 9th where we qualified due to Daniel Ricci picking up that penalty. So yeah, I'll drop back into you once we have finished our formation lap. We're about to form the grid. Okay, so here we are, coming now to form our place on this grid. Can we get a decent set away? Decent position, please. Bang him. Perfect. Okay, come on then. Let's hope our gearbox holds out.
So that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient.
Here we go. And it is lights out and away we go. Charles Leclerc picking up an amazing start there, but almost like he had to back out of that. Oh, a little bit of a tyre lock there from Carlos Sainz. We have managed to get up the inside of a few of them there coming out of that corner. Carlos Sainz is going to try and get up the inside of me. We're going to hang it round the outside here. Keep him on the outside. Keep him behind us. Keep him behind us. He's going to try and get around the outside into this corner. That's brave. I was going to say he was never going to hold that one. Okay, we're up to 5th. That's not bad. That's not a bad start here. Need to hope, or not hope, I need to work hard to make sure that these guys don't pull away. Early stages of this race. Lando Norris, I'm assuming, is leading the pack. I think George Russell's the one that's got the best start. Hello. Okay, we've got some incredible pace coming into turn 1 as well, so that's good to know. Stick to the inside line here. Try and make it go around the outside if he wants to try and get round me. Right, we need to... Yeah, George Russell did get a good start, it would appear. George Russell making it up into 2nd place. Can't quite remember if he qualified in front of Lewis or if he qualified behind him. But he's managed to get past Verstappen anyway. Starting to lose a little bit on Max here. 7 tenths behind me. Or sorry, 7 tenths in front of me, should I say. It's the corner speed around these hairpins where we have so much more speed on the AI. Right, out the corner. George Russell with a 118.748. We get a 118.756. A little bit of overtake mode as I'm coming out of here. Don't have to worry about Mr. Lewis Hamilton behind us at the moment. We have Max Verstappen in front, 0.6. The gap is to Max Verstappen in front now. Completely cut that corner. Made up a bit of time going through there then. Oh, a bit wide. Oops. We've got DRS and we've got a bit of overtake mode, which we are going to use. A 19.0, that's not a good lap. Gonna try it. Yes, beautiful. A little bit wide on the exit of that corner. Lost me a lot of time to George Russell. But then it wouldn't surprise me if he's on a little bit of a charge to try and catch down Lando Norris. I need to look to try and break Max Verstappen's DRS toe as he battles with Lewis. I'm sure that'll be a nice clean battle between the two of them. .3 is our gap to George Russell at the moment. Didn't go as wide there, but still went a little bit wide. We are going to need our overtake mode coming down this straight, I think. Max is, I think he's going to be a bit too far back. Wow, actually, we are nearly approaching our pit window. It is already lap 5. These laps are clicking away very quickly. We are up into 3rd place. I do think the two cars in front of us might have a little bit of extra pace that we do not have. .5 the gap now, so George Russell's starting to eke out a little bit of a gap here. Overtake mode as we come out the corner on 19.5. Not the best lap time. Perhaps George Russell's come back down to 1.3. At the moment we are just doing enough, I would have said, to keep Max at bay. They're not really battling with each other, him and Lewis, so that isn't holding them up. Making up a bit of time on George Russell on this lap though. This is going to be very close as to if we have DRS. Don't think we're going to. I think we might have just missed out on that. Pit window's open then. We are boxing this lap. Boxing for those medium tyres.
0.2 seconds.
Just going to confirm that pits. I mean, to be fair, tyres don't actually feel that bad, but we are pitting anyway. Although our engineer has just said about the grip levels, George Russell is not pitting, so George Russell is going to try and go round for another lap here. I'm going to attempt to not speed in pit lane, which we do. Everyone is pitting behind us. We need a good pit stop here. Wonder if we are able to make up any time on Lando Norris.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Okay, so we have come out. I think we may have lost a little bit of time to Lando Norris there. We have gained some time on Max Verstappen, who looks like he's had an absolutely woeful break. Unless he didn't pit, of course. I didn't really see. I thought Max was right behind us. He certainly didn't come out the pits behind us. We do have Schwartzman and Latifi in front so far. Obviously they are yet to pit. They are coming into the pits now, as well as our teammate. We're going to pick up a free DRS all the way down this main straight. Looking for... There's Russell. We have got out in front of Russell. .1 seconds to Lando Norris. Wowzer. Let's see if we can get that down at all. I don't think we will. I think Lando Norris is going to have much better pace than we are. We have managed to gain a hell of a lot of time on George Russell. Move up to second position. And is also 2 seconds behind, which is good. Lando Norris still 3.3 in front. Most definitely the man to catch at the moment. We're just about half race distance.
Norris has just put in the fastest lap of the race so far.
So have we. Lando Norris is pushing then. As are we pushing. Three seconds is the gap to Lando Norris. It is slowly coming down. Don't quite know how long that's going to last. A little bit wide as we went through that. Another quickest lap of the race. 2.7 is the gap to Lando Norris now. That gap to Lando is coming down. I'm going to try and save some overtake mode here. Peter Gasly is out of the session. Got that all wrong. Gonna lose some time to him there.
3 seconds is the gap between you and the next car. 3 seconds.
No, it's not. It's 2.5. Don't tell lies. Did lose a little bit of time during that lap there. Not our best lap.
Yellow flag. Okay, clear.
There's Lando Norris in front, 2.4 now. Have we got enough time? We are chasing him down. Oh, that's wide. Come out the corner. 2.4 is the gap.
But be aware, these tyres need to go with you.
Yeah, we're going for the more stronger pace, mate. We're not worried about tyres. These tyres should be fine for 11 laps. Oh, that's caught that curb. A little bit of overtake mode down here because I'd have lost a bit of time through there. .2's the gap now. Come on. An 18.8. That's a good lap. I do fear we are going to run out of laps. It's going to be very tight.
Okay, that's asking 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
Plenty of fuel left then. That's good to know. Lost a bit of time through there. That wasn't a very good sector. Not a very good lap, to be fair. We did lose time on that lap, 19.2, that's nowhere near good enough to be able to catch him. I think those couple of bad laps that we've had a couple of 119s there. I think they could be, we could rue those days. That might be the reason as to why we don't get this win. That's why. Trying too hard. Caps down, but not by much. It was another 119, so we're struggling with tyres a little bit here. Starting to go wide on a few more corners. Do you think we've run out of laps to be able to try and catch up with Mr. Norris this time round? All in all, though, I think this is a very positive weekend. From qualifying in 9th place, we're going to be on 2nd at the moment on the podium, which isn't a bad result considering. Be fair, Lando's keeping the gap to 2.1 now. We've tried our hardest, but we can't seem to get any better than a 119 at this later stages. Or as these later stages. We're keeping pace with Lando Norris, but unfortunately I wouldn't have said we've got a better pace than Lando Norris. Which is obviously what we needed to catch up with him. We definitely have a better place than both Mercedes, who are behind. We shall keep the pressure on Lando though. Very good last couple of laps pace from Lando Norris here. We have struggled a little bit through the latter stages of this race with grip, which is a bit of a surprise because, okay, they are pretty warm. Okay, we are probably going to be not able to catch up with Lando Norris, so I'm going to keep an eye on my fuel because we are on the last lap now. And I don't really want to run out of fuel. Which, if I'm honest, if we kept pushing, we probably would have done. Happy with that? That's a good weekend. That's a good weekend considering.
Top job, my friend. Top job. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through. Thank you very much.
Driver of the day. That's good stuff to know. That was good, that. We qualified 9th, or 9th technically. Started on the grid on 8th and still managed to finish 2nd. Lando Norris, just an amazing pace. So fair play to Lando for winning that one.
Our drivers are making their way out for the...
Well done, Lando. You deserve that win.
So let's review the updated driver standings. Well, it wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Let's focus on the driver.
No, I wouldn't have said it's been reduced by that much.
Come on.
122.
I have to give it to Joker. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through a field.
Damage limitation weekend, that one, for our poor qualifying in the wet. But a decent result in the finish. Second place we're happy with. So we pick up some more team acclaim, which is most important, as we want to pick up enough points for that qualifying 4th or better. We didn't manage to do that. Whoops. Sometimes you can't. Hey ho. So.
Morning, boss. This week's income from the sponsors is cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
It's good to know. So we've got the season break up next, which we might skip through on this one. So developments test. We're going to start with that one because we know we can pass that. And I'm going to go for, what does it reckon we should do? Unknown upgrade. It doesn't reckon we should do any upgrade. How weird is that? Okay, so we know we're bottom of chassis. Are we bottom of aero as well? No, so we're not bottom of chassis, but we are bottom of... Oh, I wonder if it's because we can't. Because everyone's reached capacity. Nope, we can do drivetrain. Okay. Can we do anything with durability? Insufficient points. What about this one? Insufficient points. Okay, so let's have a look at... Let's have a look at maybe our intercooler for 800. I think we might be able to do both of these, actually. Let's get that underway. And let's get that underway then. We can get them two done. We can back out of this. We are going to go for having a look at activities. So we do have aerodynamics team, 3 days. We're going to go for that. I just want to fast forward here. Another one failed. What's going on with our R&D here?
Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
That's going to cost 800 and something to get it done as well. Okay, well we can't do it, can we? Not ideal. So let's start our season break and get that out of the way. We obviously have another 4 days now, so probably going to look at driver promotion filming and maybe visit sponsors headquarters. Let's go for those two. So we've got them set now then. R&D, is there any facilities we can upgrade? Seems we are doing a lot of chassis upgrade at the moment. Our failure chance is reduced on most of them though. So a little annoying that everything keeps failing even though we've got that. So we need to do a lot of chassis upgrades anyway, don't we? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade our fabrication so we can have 3 things upgraded all at the same time. That's 5.5 mil, so we're going to buy that one. That should be with us on the 30th of August, I think that was. I was typing it was going to be there. So we don't get it before the Belgian Grand Prix, which is a little bit of a problem. We've obviously got a very orange gearbox now, so I am going to take our 4th gearbox of the season. So we've used 3 gearboxes in 14 races. So we've got less than 3 to 4 races out of a gearbox so far. And we are still looking at having another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 races left. So going on that, we are probably going to pick up at least 1 penalty for this season based on just a gearbox. So that's not that bad, considering some people have already taken penalties and we haven't yet. Our durability is a hell of a lot better than I think the game gives us credit for. Looking at these, we've still got 1 each of everything, and I mean the next thing that we probably have to change is the turbocharger. But yeah, you know, I'm happy with that. We've probably got about another 10 laps left or more of our turbochargers so far. So this one's got to 68 before really we needed to look at changing it. So, okay, that's not too bad. But yeah, okay. That is it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button and leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel or my content if you haven't subscribed already. And if you do subscribe, thank you so much for subscribing and supporting me, my channel, and my videos. And don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss any of them as they drop onto YouTube. And I shall see you all in the next video.